Hello and welcome! Today I'm going to talk about Algomancy, what comes in the box, and what you can expect when opening and playing the game. So the base version of the game goes for $69, and for that you're going to get 635 game cards. That's broken down into 320 of the unique game cards. These are what you're going to use to actually play the game. All of these cards are unique. They're broken down into the wood, fire, metal, water, earth factions, as well as the multi-faction cards. So there's 54 of each of these. And then 50 of these, 5 for every single intersection of the factions, and there's 10 of those. Then we have resources for each faction, so there's 20 of each of those resources. Then there's the factionless resource and the mana converter, which helps support the gameplay. Everything else over here are tokens and other things to help you play the game. So you're going to get 5 player cards. This is just going to have information for each player to say, what the keywords are and things like that when you're starting out. As well as, let's talk about the intent tokens because they're fairly important. So they're broken down into like attacking left, no attack, and we're working on the art for these. But what it does is you place these cards face down in a large free-for-all game, and you're going to then every player is going to flip them at the same time, and that's how you declare simultaneous attacks in a large free-for-all game. So because this supports up to 5 people, you're going to need a lot of tokens. Then we have creature tokens. So cards like Storm Sowing Nimbus, for example, they're going to make tokens, so you need a lot of tokens. So the base game comes with a generic token that works for all of them, and you would just put dice on them to indicate their size. We have a token pack if you want to upgrade to have specific unit types later. And then there's spell tokens as well. Some cards create spell tokens. And then it comes with a little bit of dice, about 10, which is enough to support 2 to 5 player games. So you get all of that for $69. If you're interested in upgrading, whether you have larger games or you want to partake in Constructed, you can buy 2 copies of Algomancy. And the game is set up, we've partitioned all these things out so that 2 copies of the game, this goes for $119 for 2, gets you exactly enough things that you need to support up to 10 players for the larger playgroups, as well as you're going to get 2 copies of every single game card. That's a complete Constructed playset. 2 copies is the maximum you can include in a deck. So if you want to play Constructed, you want to play bigger games, getting 2 copies is the best option. We also have some add-ons. So these are all non-foil. People have been asking about foils, and we came up with a solution that works well with our philosophy, which is pseudo-randomly seeded foil add-on packs. So the way that this works is we have basically a full foil copy of the game, and we're going to take, that's 320 cards. We're going to take that and split it into 32 different packs of 10. We're not going to tell you what's in each pack, but they're going to be numbered 1 to 32. So when you buy a game, let's say you get pack number 7, that's going to give you 10 foil cards. 1, 2, 8, 10. Anyone else who buys pack number 7, so this would be like 1 foil pack. Anyone else who buys that pack is going to get the exact same cards as you. And what this does is it allows you to collect the game knowing that you're not really gambling, because if you get this different packs, you're never going to have overlapping cards. You're always going to get new cards every time you do that. If you want to collect a full foil set, you just get all 32 packs, and it's deterministic. You'll get a foil set. So that's how we're doing foils for players who want to upgrade. We also have an optional token add-on pack, which will give you, instead of having all the same type of generic token, you'll have a wide variety of unit types, so the game's more flavorful. And then we have some playmats as well. So that's it for the Kickstarter. I really appreciate all of your support. It's surreal after 2 years of work seeing everything come together, and I couldn't have done it without you guys. So thank you so much, and I appreciate your support. See you guys.